Welcome, I'm Scott, and today we're jumping back in on the 53 Chevy. Let's go. Check out that heaping pile of heaven. Alright, this is my first time getting underneath the car. Got the drop light set up. Let's go explore and check it out and see what's underneath here. Alright, right off the bat we got a body brace here that's seen better days. I wonder if this is house paint. If somebody's got underneath here and brushed on at some point. Kind of weird how it flakes off. Let's see what else we got going on underneath here. Some of those little daubers. Let's see. I wonder if that chain's holding the rear end in. Spectacular. I haven't found any body bolts on this car. I wonder if somebody took this thing apart to maybe put it on the rotisserie to use this gnarly ass paint right here and floor pans. And this stuff just falling right on off. Yeah, no body bolt, no body bolt. Man, this thing needs a lot of love. A lot of love, baby. Ooh, I kept the body from falling off. Wow. As you can see over there, there's no body bolts there either. Kind of get an idea what all this flaky paint looks like underneath here. Floor pans. Got felony holes in it. Sure about that. Let me see, get the light around here. Face on that rear end. See, the rear end's got a chain on that side. It's looking sharp and tough. This thing needs some love. Alright. Well, let's see what some of the business looks like underneath here. It's Man. Wow. Checking out this hole in this control arm where the lower shock would hook up. Not sure if there's supposed to be plate or something there. I'm very unfamiliar. I'll have to get on the web and do some research, but yeah. Alright, we got an idea of what the front side looks like and midways on the car. I'll roll the jack back here, get the ass end up in the air, get some jack stands under it, and we'll get the creeper, roll underneath of it with the drop light, and kind of see what kind of action we got going on back in the back. I'm sure it's more of the same that's in the front. One of my dream cars, not so dreamy, it's kind of a nightmare. I guess it's still a dream. Slowly starting to look a lot better than that cream or white color, whatever that is. It's flaking off all over the damn place. Yeah, starting to look pretty sharp. Like to get all that knocked off the firewall up here on the frame rails as well if possible. Man, I don't know what made somebody do something like that. But I'll get another wire wheel. I'm digging it. It's looking sharp though. Alright, it's the next day. I'm going to continue to knock some of that old cream white paint off this firewall. Underneath the back side of the car. Kind of give you a look of everything that's back here. Chain braces blown out. Snap, broke, busted. Frame rail's getting a hole in it. Of course, all that white stuff. Fenders, quarter panels, front pan, braces. Fuel tank straps are there. There's not a body bolt 1 in this car, so we have one that's back here on the other side. And, you can see it. There's one there. There's one up midways, and then of course the one up towards the front. The bracket that's all crusty and rusted out, along with the floors and everything else in this car. I'm not very familiar with who sells replacement parts for these cars. If anybody, if you know of someone, leave a comment down below, let me know. But it's got a 10-bolt rear end in it, and non-posi, single track, one tire fire. So yeah, she's pretty rough. Alright, well, now you got the complete visual of the car, up, down, and all around. Alright, so I got this thing propped up in the air. Got some jack stands under it. Got it up high enough so I can get in there and grind those rivets on that mounting bracket there that's rotted out. Just give you an idea what it looks like. There it is. All that work for that bracket right there. Sweet. Alright, that's it for this one. I didn't think it was going to turn into this big of a chaotic mess, but it sure did. Not really sure how far I want to get into this one, or how far I want to go with it. Just kind of playing around with it for now and see where things go. There's quite a bit of work that needs to be done on the frame in the back half. There's some stuff that I probably didn't get it on camera. I didn't see it until I raised up and got to snooping a little bit more. But so the back half of the frame behind the rear end, there's quite a bit of work there. And then, of course, you know, all the sheet metal work on the body itself. But yeah, I don't know. I got this thing up, lifted pretty high in the garage here. Just don't know if I got enough ceiling height to clear where the back wheel will clear, so I can roll the frame out from underneath the car and the body, and then get my body cart underneath the car here and get it set down. So it's kind of some ideals, you know, I'm kind of throwing around in my head, playing with. But just keep dabbling with it for a little while. And see what happens and see where things go. So, but I thank my cousin Gilbert for loaning me some tools and this big ginormous 4x4. Normally I have some stuff laying around, but everything I have it's made to run off the top of the cherry picker, and of course all those tools are they're not long enough for this project here, so but nonetheless, we'll get it all figured out and worked out and see where it goes from here, and see if I even want to continue in this one or what may happen from this point forward. But regardless, thanks for being awesome, tuning into the channel. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, have a good one.